Welcome to the Rock Cafe Racer channel. My name is Dave. For those of you that are tuning into my channel, I've been doing this for almost 2 months now, since I started this motorcycle vlog journey, motorcycle video journey. Today, I wanted to talk about the recently released 2022 MT10 from Yamahamotors. I'm going to discuss a little bit about the specs on it, the looks on it, and also I want to discuss a few thoughts about the SXR 900, which is set to be released next year, and also the R7. But I also want to talk about other motorcycles that are in my radar that I like very much as well. Not only Yamaha. I'm not Yamaha biased. I do like the company a lot because they take a lot of risks. They don't always land, especially with the designs, motor-wise. You know what you're getting into is a good company when it comes to the motors. Very reliable. I guess they're number one right now. So yeah, let's jump into the MT10. I do use Cycle World a lot. Here's a little picture of the 2022 MT10. The design is pretty cool. I mean, it's not my style personally. I do like naked bikes. I do think it's a massive upgrade from the previous one in the looks department. Also in specs, that we're gonna go through it real quickly. Again, if this is your first time checking out my channel, you like just debating on motorcycles and all this kind of stuff, just remember to give me one of these. It helps me out. And also subscribe if you want to continue doing these little small debates or information on bikes. So I do like the design. It's not a motorcycle that I would purchase because it's not really my style. I currently own the SSR 700 and I like the neo retro style cafe racers as well. But it is a really nice bike, to be honest. They did a good job. So it has a CP4 engine derived from the R1, but it is a massive increase in horsepower, 158 to 163, while the torque increases from 81.9 pound-feet to 82.6 with the same peak. Parts made it more lighter. The dash is TFT, that is awesome. It has all the tech that bikes are coming out with now, especially for the price range. They haven't released the price range, but the last one, I recently went to a dealer and it was around 14,000 out the door. They did add, if you want to go through the specs, there's a few videos and you can also visit Cycle World. I really like reading their article. Usually I compare all the designs to Ducati. I think Ducati, at least in my opinion, Ducati have the best designs when it comes to sport bikes or naked bikes. The dash looks really nice. And the SXR 900, which is a bike I'm very interested in, is going to have also TFT, which is pretty cool. I did read it has wheelie control, engine brake control, cornering, everything that's very important these days. I'm always into technology, and I've said it in other videos. I do wish the XXR 700 had more technology on it. Also, the R7 should have more technology on it to make it, in my opinion, more attractive. Because I'll get into the R7 in a few. So yeah, the design. What if you like it or not, comment below. Let me know what you think of this design. I know that for the price range and everything you get tech wise and spec wise, it's a great bike. But the design, whether you want to admit it or not, the design is what's going to make you buy it. And it's not an ugly bike. It's different. It looks more futuristic, and that's pretty cool that they're taking those risks that a lot of companies are not willing to take. Badass. Look at that picture. That looks badass. So yeah, they haven't officially revealed the price. They're also going to release an SP version. That's going to. We should get more details on the MT10. It's amazing. They said that they worked on the fuel efficiency, but it's not that. That's something that with these motorcycles, Um, yeah, they could do a better job in that part. You know, just the tank size, fuel efficiency there is good. It's just the tank size. I know they're like trying to make it as light as possible, but yeah, that's the only complaint I've seen. That's like a lot of the complaints on these bikes. So yeah, so I think that Yamaha is taking risks. Their designs are different, very futuristic. Their bikes don't look like any other bikes, which is pretty cool. Um, I like their neo retro bikes. They call them like the SXR 700 or the 900. They call them cafe racers. They're, to me, they're more neo cafe because they have more modern technology in them with the retro look. And that's what I like about it, because if you want like a retro bike or just a bike, it doesn't mean it doesn't have technology. Simple, more simplistic, more cafe. Triumph, that's where you would go. And I love Triumph bikes. The Trident 660, I haven't tried it yet, but the Bonneville and the Scramblers are awesome. Beautiful bikes. I like those bikes, but I do prefer to have technology on them. And that's my biggest complaint of my bike, of the MT07, the SXR 700, is that I love the retro neo look, but I wish that technology in it. It has ABS, eco mode of somewhat. Um, it has a little bit technology, but the wheelie control, slide assist, and I wish it had rain mode. It rains a lot in Florida. SXR 700, they call it like a little wheelie monster. And it's true. It's true. Like you just hit it and it just goes up, and it's like that's technology, especially for if it's gonna be your first bike. You kind of need that. You kind of need that in your bike. But yeah, they haven't announced anything for the SXR 700. I don't think it's gonna come out for 2022. I think it'll probably come out for 2023 because they did that with the previous model. But the SSR 900 is a bike that I'm really interested in. I really want to try it out. I really want to see it in person. So I'm next year. I can't wait till they release the price range. I can't wait until we get more information on that. So yeah, what do you guys think? Comment below if you think that these motorcycles, especially because I've seen a lot of articles and a lot of videos where they say no, for example, the R7. I think that bike, a lot of people thought that it was going to be like the next R6, and it was going to be like this mega giant sport bike. And Yamaha didn't release it to be the next R6. They wanted to have it as an entry level bike, and maybe they could take it to the track and not, they won't get it. They won't get like the whole track experience like you'll get on a Aprilia 660, which if you see reviews on that bike, everybody loves it on the track and on the street as well. My friend has one and he loves it. We go hours and he has no complaint on it, and it's because of the seating position, has cruise control, has a whole bunch of technology, which the R7 doesn't. And I think that's where it kind of failed, not having at least technology to back it up. It's just like a simple bike. And the thing is, you want to pitch something for beginners, but you're not putting the slide assistance or rain modes and stuff like that, or that type of technology, TFT, on a new bike. And I like when things are moving forward, not give us things that that's Yamaha sometimes can suffer from that, but at the same time they're top tier in motors and they're taking risks. But with the R7, I think that's kind of like a missed opportunity. I like what they did with my bike with the SSR 700 with that motor. And I tried out the R7 and the IMS, and I like more my bike. That's just my style. But the XSR 900 is very attractive because of the price, because it's the technology it has. It's like it's hard to beat, especially if it's a great second bike, third bike. In my case, I want to try to make it my third bike if I like it in person, Is that the thing? If in person you don't like it, looks really good. And I've had a few comments where they say that the midnight black edition would look cool with like with the gold rims and the gold front forks. So that's a cool bike. But again, a lot of companies are going too retro. The younger generation that's coming up, 20-year-olds, they want technology with it. There's no way around it. I personally love technology on motorcycles. I think it makes it feel like we're moving ahead. Um, there is sport motorcycles that are doing good designs. There's a bike they call the Demon or Damon bike. It's an electric bike. That is a bike that I really wish that they would do a gas, like a hybrid, or at least because I know that electric is going to take over motorcycling, is going to take over the motorcycle world at some point. But I think it's going to take a few years before that. So it would be cool to have those type of futuristic designs and gas motorcycles. So we might be getting an R9 design. I really hope they take a risk with the design. I know it's going to have technology. So yeah, just let me know what you think below. What you guys think, and we can keep doing these videos and discussing and seeing how all the motorcycle world keeps on growing, and all these cool bikes will keep coming out. So thank you for checking out this video. Rock out, my friends, and don't forget to subscribe. Have a good one.